We'll start with another type of discussion now. Write down. That is equilibrium of concurrent forces. Equilibrium of concurrent forces. First of all, what are concurrent forces? Write down. Force acting at the same point. Force acting at the same point are called concurrent forces. Force acting at the same point are called concurrent forces. Then write down. When a number of force act on a body, when a number of force act on a body at the same point, and the net unbalanced force is zero, net unbalanced force is zero, then the body will continue to be in its state of rest or uniform motion, rest or uniform motion along a straight line, and is said to be in equilibrium, and is said to be in equilibrium. For example, suppose you are having a force like this. This is F1 and this is F2. So in this case, you know the resultant of this two forces is F1 plus F2. Now what if you just apply an opposite force in this direction, F3, then what will happen? So you can say that F3 is equal to minus of R. That is, F3 is equal to minus of F1 plus F2. Therefore, F1 plus F2 plus F3 is equal to 0. So that means the sum of all the forces equal to 0. That means the system is in equilibrium. This is a very, very important concept. When the sum of all the forces equal to 0, the system is in equilibrium. So try to understand this. This is a very, very interesting concept. So the system is in equilibrium. So I'll write to, there is a theorem called Lami's theorem. I will come to that later. But I will do this problem by the normal concept of equilibrium. And then I will tell you what is Lami's theorem later. Now suppose you have got a body like this. See over here. These are the two strings over here. One is tension T1 and other tension T1 and the other is T1, and this is 30 degree and this is equal to suppose 45 degree. And this over here is hanging is 200 Newton. So long we had been finding out tension. So you have to find out, question is that find tension T1 and T2. So this is your question. Find tension T1 and T2. This is your question. So how to do this question? Just check. I am doing it for you now. And this is a very, very important question. Say this is 30 degree. So this will be also 30 degree alternate angle. This is 45 degrees. So this will be also 45 degree alternate angle. Now what do? You resolve this into components. So this will be your T1 cos 30 and this will be equal to T1 sine 30. This will be equal to T2 cos 45, and this will be equal to T2 sine 45. So now you try to balance the forces. You can see this is the horizontal forces. Which are the horizontal forces? T1 cos 30 and T2 cos 45. And they are oppositely directed. So I can write T1 cos 30 equal to T2 cos 45, right? So what I will get? T1 by T2 equal to cos 45 divided by cos 30. So what is cos 45? Cos 45 is 1 by root 3. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. And cos 30 degree is equal to root 3 by 2. So what you are getting? This will be equal to root 2 by root 3. So T1 by T2 is equals to root 2 by root 3. So from here you get, now see the vertical forces. In vertical forces you can see this is 200 Newton and this is equal to T1 sine 30 and this is equal to T2 sine 45. So what you can write? You can write T1 sine 30 plus T2 sine 45 equal to 200. Now you can solve for T1 and T2. So T1 by T2 equal to root 2 by root 3. So you can just, these are ratio. So you can put a constant over here. This is K, this is K. So T1 is root 2K. Sine 30 is half. T2 is root 3K. Sine 45 is 1 by root 2 equal to 200. Now, from here you can solve. That is, you can take the LCM. So it will be 2 root 2 and this will be equal to 2K plus 2 root 3K. This will be equal to 200. Now you can just solve it. So one thing is there, that is 2 and 2 and this 2 gets cut. So you are left with K 1 plus root 3 equal to 200 root 2. So equal to 200 root 3. Now you can easily calculate the value of K. So K equal to 200 root 2 by root 3 plus 1. You can easily calculate the value of K. So K equal to 200 root 2 divided by root 3 plus 1. So this is your K. Now you can easily find out T1 equal to root 2K. So root 2 into 200 root 2 divided by root 3 plus 1. So T1 will be equal to 400 by root 3 plus 1. So this is your T1. Okay. You can leave it like this or you can do the calculation also. And T2 equal to, therefore you will get the same way, that is T2 equal to root 3K. So similarly you can put the value over here. So T2 equal to root 3K. So root 3 into 200 root 2 divided by root 3 plus 1. So T2 will be equal to 200 root 6 divided by root 3 plus 1. So this is your T2. So this is how you can solve all this problem of equilibrium forces. Now, this is very important concept which I tried to tell you, because try to understand, and I have already children send you a list of important questions. I will request everybody to do those two worksheets that I have given. Tomorrow I will be uploading the solution so that you people can do it. You can check yours. Now over here, suppose this type of problems are given to you, like one body is applied a force at an angle theta, find the acceleration, find the horizontal acceleration, suppose they have asked. So one thing you can see, this is equal to, suppose, mg, this is equal to f cos theta, and suppose the acceleration is this direction, and this will be your f sin theta. Now, if you have to find out, so this is your MA. So what will be the balance forces now? F cos theta will be equal to MA, and F sin theta equal to mg. So you can see, you can easily calculate the value of acceleration, right? Because you can, many ways you can calculate all the things over here. So you can easily calculate F sin theta equal to mg. So from here you can calculate force, and if you divide these two, you will get the value of acceleration also. So this type of problem, this type of resolving, I think you should be understanding. And this concept is called the concept of equilibrium of forces. So I think it's clear to everybody this type of question.